Hello everyone, this is DInfinityX, and welcome back to Semihardcore in Space Engineers. Now, I completely screwed up the intro to this video. I recorded everything but the actual words I was saying. To summarize, I am going to be building a hauling drone to take supplies over to the lake. That sneeze snuck up on me. But yeah, I'm building that drone at the start of this video ship to go over to the lake and rebuild the lake base. And I was just looking at the comments and realized I got two from Skull and Arms, aka my brother, about renaming this ship. And he gave me two of Sir Sparks-a-Lot and Drone of Arc. And I really love Drone of Arc for the welding ship / now mining ship. But that's only going to be temporary as I expand this base. So the other thing that I want to add is that the audio in this issue does get a little bad. Part of the way I've gotten around recording for so long is I've been watching videos with the sound coming out of my speakers. My microphone doesn't pick it up, but I had it a little bit too loud yesterday, and you can kind of hear it. It's very, very soft, but it does mess the audio up just a little bit. I do apologize. I'm going to keep an eye on the volumes now, make sure I'm not doing that in the future. But now to jump back in time to when I eventually did start recording what I was saying. This welding ship makes welding stuff so nice. I know I've said that before, but also having the bots working helps. Been a minute since we've had a meteor storm. That was instantly taken care of. Fun. Now I just need to finish this so we can head over to the ice base. Now I just have to fill this with all the stuff. Thankfully I still have it on the hotbar, but all the stuff I need for the base. As always, I forgot that I put the batteries on recharge, but this ship should have... Okay, yeah, I definitely need to charge the batteries, but inside this inventory, I have it set up. I don't know why the connector is full of plates for some reason. I'm going to need to fix this, but this is all the stuff to build a basic base, or drilling base, I should say. I am so glad I took a picture of what I had before I connected because it has messed everything up. Okay, I think I have it sorted, but this should be all the stuff I need to start the base. The other thing I want to do is make sure that the batteries are charged. Thankfully, I did name them, so we're going to set those to recharge. Oh, they're almost fully charged. Okay. Then this just doesn't have a whole lot of power, or spare power. I'm also realizing I have two of the H2 synthesizing algae containers. That's like $30 million. I'm gonna have to remember that. Ooh, I need to bring something else to the new base too. Alright, my dampeners are off again. That's fun. Time to head to the ice lake once again. Forgot to turn the batteries on. And away we go. I'm going to remember to up the speed limit, and I want to take this down to like 10 so we don't accidentally crash or anything like that. As we slowly ascend. Basically, I just don't want to do it. I completely forgot to take... Oh, thruster. Completely forgot to take a blueprint of this, because if it blows up, I don't want to have to redo it all myself. Ooh, that's a parallax. I really hope it stays... You know what? I'm going to take control of this. It's already too late. If it's going to fire on us, it's going to fire on us. Hopefully it doesn't. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, we are at lake approach. You know, I should probably just turn off the AI. Where's move? Move. We'll turn that on and off. It's because we need to go over here. Let's avoid floating block. because over here is where the ores are. And that is something I forgot to add on to the into the list was an antenna and an ore detector. Those would both be useful on here. Also lights. Nope. Am I just that far away? Yep, I'm just that far away. I might have to wait a minute until the sun comes up. Because I also don't have... I do have a drill. I don't have a drill. So I can't even... Ooh. I have made a mistake. It's easily fixed, but I've made a mistake. Thinking about it, I need to know where that magnesium is, so we're going to fly back. Because that's logical. I did this just so I can go get a drill and the components for an ore detector, because that will be very helpful. Oh no. Ooh, I almost crashed into that. We have a duster drone somewhere. That's not good. Just to make sure, I am going to take... Oh, I'm not going to take control of anything. I'm going to turn up the antenna. And then I'm going to take control of the small grid? Oh, that's this. That's not what I want to take control of. I wanted to take control, or get into the terminal of the... This. Drone release merge. That's what I'm looking for. Off. That way I can remote access the small grid. Nope, that's still this. Okay, there's two. I'm going to guess it's this one. Where are we going? Nope, that's that one. I need... That's that one again. Nope, I see what I'm doing wrong. Never mind. I did have it right. I just wanted to see... There we go. Make sure there wasn't an enemy. Oh, I can't even get out if I wanted to, so that doesn't matter. Whoops. All right, and we're back. I have a better base idea for this one. First off, I'm actually going to defend it with more than a single turret. Second off, I may back it into the mountain. Just depends on how close the ore is to the mountain, which I think is probably going to be pretty close. I think it's over here. That'll at least give us one angle of defense that's natural. Yeah. All right, we've got 22 hours of power on that, which is going to be more than enough. We need to find exactly where the magnesium is and work backwards from there. Why am I slowly moving sideways? That is bizarre. Oh, because I'm dampened to the ship for some reason. Odd. Getting this set up, I was wondering why I didn't have any power. That makes perfect sense. Oh, this needs to stop. Alright, so we've got the basics of the base. This time I'm running a conveyor up there, and I'll armor it later on. This is just so we can get power, so we can get resources, so we can expand faster, and spin. Oh no. Need to get this finished. It said I didn't have enough computers, and I was worried for a second. But no, there's no way I didn't have enough. Oh, this probably isn't going to do anything since I've only hit ice. We'll get this one. Nope. This one moving in the correct direction. Hopefully we'll get some stone, and I'll get some assemblers set up so this base can be functional. We have run out of construction components, which is a problem. That's actually a problem. Right, get in the cockpit so I can charge. Okay, I've got a crazy plan. I am going to disassemble this so that I can build this, so that I can rebuild the, what was left in here? Oh, it's grids. Yeah, so this will only be non-functional for a minute. And then I can start producing construction components in this. And then I can start queuing up everything else in here. At least it worked. Alright, and we have oxygen production on here. So that's nice. Where's the O2 tank? Because I need to refill my things. There it is. Refill. Come on. Now my plan is to extend this all the way out here. You know what? No, I'm just going to defend it, or heavily defend it. I think that makes much more sense. But I do want to get this... oh, you know what? I'll just do another large container right here. This should have had cobalt in it, but it doesn't. Which is really unfortunate. Because I need it. Forgot we had 2 assemblers. This will make this even faster. I've just been welding up the pipe there to get ammo to the turret so that it can shoot when things come near. And then off of this one, I'm going to go out in all directions and basically make little turret outposts with decoys and welders to hopefully stop anything from getting close. Hopefully. And this base now has defense with ammo production, so that's a big step up from the last one. And one of the big things that I wanted to add to this base was repair guys, or builders, so I don't have to do it all by myself. I'm realizing that I could just respawn some of them over here, but I'd rather build a new one. I don't know if that actually worked. It worked! We have a yellow Pikachu now that is going to hopefully help build up this base. Not that there's anything that needs to be built right now, but, you know. No, I take it back. There are stuff to be built, so that's good. And it's a good thing I got that turret online, because we have a meteor storm inbound. And I think I'm going to add a bunch of speed modules to all of this. Oh, I need steel plate. Of course I do. I'm just going for speed because I don't care about yield or quantity or anything out of this, because this is going to be processing so much rock it won't matter. The bot seems to definitely be working on a smaller, much more open grid, so that's nice. Now that the assemblers have 2 speed upgrades, these should be flying through things. Yep. So nice to see, although I need to keep up with the refinery producing stuff, because it keeps stopping to produce magnesium. Alright, but now that we've got a lot of weight out of this vehicle, it feels so much lighter. We've almost got a connector. I thought it would have been built by now, but that's okay. Ooh, I'm really zoomed out. I don't know why I was really zoomed out. Once it does get connected, we can hook up and recharge the batteries here. And the refinery has stopped refining stone. That's not the refinery. Stop! Only stone. No. My health is already low and the bot just ran into me. That was not nice. I've added 2 hydrogen engines, which should be powered by the 2 oxygen farms I have, but I don't think I'm producing enough ice to run them constantly. Oh, we have firing at sheep. Okay. And honestly, I don't care. It knock itself out. Kill all the sheep you want. Yep, I was worried about that. We're running out of power. Which is really unfortunate. And I just realized I was the one that screwed up. I did ores instead of ingots, so that was on me. Yeah, I am not making nearly enough power, so we're going to have to fix that. I'm also going to get Izzy's up on this to sort all of this, and I need to figure out how to fill up drones. I'm only doing this so I can get construction set up so that I can stop having to click and pull stuff in so that the repair bot can just keep building. I'm also adding 2 more speed modules to the assemblers to speed things up even more. Now things should be speeding along very quickly. Nice. And I'm building another... Why are we frozen? Builder. And this one's going to be called Slowbro. As soon as the game decides to catch up. There we go. Oh no, I just heard horns, so that means we're under assault. Thankfully, the turret's on. Shoot everyone. This probably wasn't a bad guy, but that's fine. I just need to make sure that none of them have a rocket launcher, because that's what terrifies me right now. So I need to stay away from the base and hope that none of them fire a rocket launcher, because that would be horrible. I need to get more guns operational, because we're still not making enough power, so that's fun. Oh, it is prioritized magnesium again, or it's gone through all the stone. No, yep, it's processed all the stone, so we need to send this drill deeper, so that we can have resources for stuff. Dig. Oh no, what needs grids? That's not great. No, I shouldn't need... Oh, the turrets. I put a bunch of turrets on that tower. Which, you know, historically, hopefully won't go wrong. Well, we're charging the batteries on this. I need to get it up to at least... I want to get it to 50 before we depart back to the base. Alright, I've added more of these water filters to hopefully produce more ice so that we can potentially get the hydrogen engines working. I guess they're filling. I might need even more oxygen farms. And we have a meteor storm. Let's see this base light up, because I really want to see all these guns go. Nice. It's only a handful, but that's okay. This is definitely a lot more defended than the last one. I just got spooked. I could have swore I saw gunshots go across the front of the ship because I was checking the battery levels. Unless it was a visual glitch, but that was just weird. Trying to figure out how we can get more power into this base, because the batteries just isn't charging, and I would like it to. I mean, we're making excess ice, but I guess not. Regardless, it would be nice if this base could be self-sufficient. I need to come back anyway to get more, to bring some cobalt so we can finish off some stuff. So I may just head home and do that and take some lake ice with me to be processed. One of the things that I really want to do before I leave is make sure that this is well armored. They may be getting stuck because of how tall this is. I also need to weld this before I enclose it. Just keep hearing weird noises, and it unsettles me because I really don't want to lose this base. Thankfully, I have cargo access up here, because otherwise this would be tedious flying all the way down. I swear I keep seeing stuff flying, and it just... I'm nervous. Watch out below! Did that actually damage the... No, okay. I just realized putting the windmill over the mining rig was probably not a good idea. I had to take away that one. Don't know why I thought I could put it there. Alright, now I'm going to go scout for some cobalt. If we can see any around here. Oh, is this a cobalt boulder, or is this mag... Oh, it is a cobalt boulder. That's perfect. Oh, the sound of thunder just scared me. There's a trading merchant over there, but I'm more interested in the cobalt. Hopefully 2K will be enough to get the plates we need, or the grids we need to finish up the base. It seems we have run out of stone again. Which is hello, please don't push me in the hole. Which is unfortunate, but that's okay. The drill also does not seem to be happy, which I should probably try and fix. Why are my lights not on? I'm also going to blueprint this just in case, because I really don't want to have to build it again. Ooh, but that trading merchant has gotten close. Not that I have a ton to trade with, but let's go have a speak with. And it really doesn't have much. And I don't have too much to sell. I could make repair bot stuff, but that's alright. Alright, and with that, we have enough charge to at least get home. I think I'm going to let the bots... Ooh, no, I want to do a couple more things first, before I forget. Ironically, we're out of steel plate, because I have a feeling the refinery is just doing magnesium for some reason. How about the stone? Alright, and with that, I should be able to talk to this base. So, I am going to do two last things here real quick. I want to add a camera. Of course, I don't have the stuff for it. I want to add a camera on the arm so I can see what's drilling. I also need to add spotlights around. I'm also realizing I probably need a remote block in order to do any of the things that I want to do. Oh, what the... Where are these coming from? I was going to say, thankfully they're all missing, but they're not. What's these stupid ticks again? Oh, this is annoying. It just took out one tower. I need to get them over the base, but fighting me. Oh, I'm glad I took a blueprint. I'm glad they only took out one tower, it looks like. Unless... No, they took out more than one tower. That's super annoying. Come on, follow me. Why? Just gotta dodge until they're blown up. Come on, turrets. We can do this. Oh, that's annoying. Why aren't we firing turrets? There we go. Oh, why do things have rocket launchers? Why did I do this to myself? Stay away from going straight over my base. Ooh, and also remember to keep dodging. I could be shooting at it, but it'll go as well as it did the last time. Yeah, I thought so. Well, it seems to be at least hit this time. It's gonna lay into it. Go away. Now I have to fix the base. Again. It's dead. Leave it. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe I have to kill it. What survived? A gyro? Oh no. The battery. That's what's left. Oh, that's why I was armoring up the sides of the thing. They just didn't get far enough. Was that the only thing hit? It looks like it. So that's fine at least. Something I potentially forgot to do, which would have probably helped, is turning that up to its maximum, which is why the little drones were able to shoot at us before we even saw them. Okay, so we've started filling the hydrogen engines, which means I think we've got enough power that they're not needed. But for whatever reason, if I can find it, the warfare battery says it's fully recharged in, negative 1 hour. So we're power positive now, so that's good. Kind of, maybe. But with the sun going down, I'm getting out of here. I've had way too much horror over here again. I'll let the bots work on this for a while. I'll remote into it, but we're going home. Nope. I turned off the engines. That's right. Let's see if this can make the journey back. For some reason, it was stuck and going very slow. Now it's not stuck and going very fast. Very nice. The camera view is nice. Now I just have to figure out which piston isn't extended and extend it. Yep, apparently the first one. And then I'll extend them out and then probably adjust. Oh, no, 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 no. That was the wrong piston to do. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Reverse. Okay, I was wrong. Current position 0. Is it you? Because all the rest should have, yeah, 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, 0.1. Yep, that was that one. The second one, not the first one. We seem to have surpassed above lake, but I don't know where it's taking us because it hasn't decided to go home. What is going on with the AI? So one of the things that I really want to do on this base, now that we're apparently being attacked by drones all the time, is get some more... We're not going down. Why are we not going down? But to get some more defenses on the main base. I have a feeling getting these drones set up is going to be a massive pain, and it might be easier just for me to do it because it can't even follow a simple path right now. And we have an assert something over there, which is rather close to my base. What are we doing, drone? You just need to go down. That's it. And that assert is getting closer to my base. Okay, I'm taking over because this AI is really bugging me right now. It just needed to go straight down. Alright. We are back. The assert is no more. Time to start making some defense for the base here. Ooh, I just turned off my jetpack and fell in the spaceship hangar. Alright, first little set of turrets up. That, I was going to say, almost doubles the amount of turrets we have, but it increases it by a third, or 30%-ish. I can't math. Keep dropping parts down the mountain. Concerning. I'm adding another character over here. We've got Wario this time. Oh. We have a Raider drop pod, which is really unfortunate. But we have more guns now, so let's see if it survives. I feel like I was in a very dangerous spot. Or I guess not. Now we just have to kill the robots that are spawning. Yeah, I killed that one pretty quick. Go away, robot. I turned the turrets off characters. Oh no. I shouldn't have done that. Please kill the characters. Thank you. Let's clean up this mess now. Oh, and it looks like... Oh, I was going to say, it looks like we've got our second set of turrets online. Could have been useful a minute ago, but... that's okay. Because I think if we complete this, we might actually have all of them up. Okay, those are good. Oh, same thing up here. And I finally put the rocket turret up. So, we're going to adjust all the turret settings again. I am going to max settings, and we're going to turn off characters. I'm going to put some personnel, or the security turrets around to deal with those. I think that's probably the best idea. And then, I think it's the crewbot that can stock them. I'm almost positive. We'll make one anyway. And we'll bring back Yoshi to do that. If I'm remembering this correctly. We'll see here in a second. Yep, she'll do the weapon specialist role, so I'll put some security turrets down and... oh, no. Interior turrets. That's why I couldn't think of it. Oh, also helps to select it. I'm going to put a few of these down all over the place to target characters. And we've got a meteor storm, so that's fun. Let's see this base light this up. That is quite the firepower. I'm glad we put the ice base on the magnesium spot, because I'm going to need it. And Yoshi just seems to be standing on the turret, so I might have to set it up as a patrol. I don't know. Ooh, I'm about to run out of fuel. Why are there a bunch of tools in this connector? That's odd. Alright, I think I have all the interior turrets armed, so that's nice. What are you welding up here? Oh. That doesn't need to be welded, but okay. I go to this unknown. And do we get anything good? Cow welder. I've got a bunch of those, so no. Wow, I just got teleported and something exploded. Not teleported, but I got launched pretty high in the air. I have no idea what exploded. Oh, it might have been the unknown signal. But that was weird. Oop, the little turrets are going off. Is it enemies or sheep? I can't tell. Probably sheep. Yeah, it's sheep. Well, they're actually competent at killing them, so that's good. Alright, I think I've got the security tower fully armored up, which means I can potentially start working on finding the massive hole I dug. Where's the massive hole? There it is. Building the silo for the rocket. This is a really big hole. And I made a backup connection to this tower so it potentially doesn't lose power. And so I can change this to the armored conveyor pipes so it looks a little bit better when I make this hallway. Why is this over here now and upside down? That's weird. Oh. Was that the explosion? What the heck happened there? Why is there one of my drones smashed up in here? That's odd. That's real odd. And Yoshi just seems to be standing on the turret, so I might have to set it up as a patrol. I don't know. Ooh, I'm about to run out of fuel. Why are there a bunch of tools in this connector? That's odd. Oh. Was that the explosion? What the heck happened there? Why is there one of my drones smashed up in here? That's odd. That's real odd. I ran out of energy. That's what I was doing when I went over to and found the drone, was trying to get my health and energy back. Stop welding the battery! I don't want it welded. I have solved the problem of the reverse controls on the little welder to run the drill. At least for now. Because I want to clear out as much of this area as I can. And I think this is just going to be the fastest way to do it. Although the fact that this wasn't charged is concerning. I think I'm going to have to turn back on the reactor. Because we seem to be running low on power. Looks like we had a casualty with all of the gunfire. The windmills are not immune. Well, with the reactor, we're fully recharged in 28 minutes, so that's good. I'm going to have to build more power as well. I have dropped so many blocks down this hill, just trying to build this extra windmill tower. Heard something, but I have no idea what. Oh, we're firing missiles. Okay. That's a lot of missiles. Well, whatever that was, it is no longer. What is that? I have a feeling at this rate that's going to be a lot of missiles used. I wonder if this is a Raider drop pod. Sure feels like it. No, this is something else. No, it's a Raider drop pod. Please don't use all my missiles. I may turn the range of the missile launcher down. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely turning... Oh, that's got a ridiculous distance. I should have been using those more, but I just don't have the nuclear fuel, which is why I'm building the silo to get to space to get the nuclear fuel. No wonder the missiles were taking out the ice base so easily. Oh, there it goes again. Please turn down your radius to something less than the turrets. I don't want you wasting ammo, because I don't have very much of it. In fact, I only have 53 left. Well, plus what's loaded and whatnot. I immediately load into the game and we have another Raider drop pod. I haven't even got my headphones on yet. So that's annoying. But that was a lot of firepower into that little drone. So I think we're good for Raider drop pods now. And we also have a meteor storm inbound. Yeah, I think I have armored up enough for... Oop, there goes all the turrets at those meteors. It's quite the amount of firepower. I am very happy with that. Can't hear anything, which is concerning. But the fact that this was all that was left from a Raider drop pod... Yeah, I think we're good against Raider threats now. So I'm happy with that. Alright, so we just had a NPC drone, or NPC Duster drone, a potential salvage, and then rover disabled. I'm really hoping that it wasn't the other base. Thankfully, I can check. Control. Well, the drilling arm's still attached, so that's good. I keep forgetting to... No, please don't. Why? Keep forgetting to turn the batteries off charge. I need to remember to do this. Let's see if I can get it flipped back over. Thankfully, it has enough gyro to get onto its side. But that's it. I may be able... No. To... There we go. Slowly tip over. Okay, I really need to make a grinder, or add a grinder to this so that I can... Can I do this? Control. No. Very confusing having two remote controls on this ship. But I just need to clear a path. Maybe if I stay level, I can drill the path to the spaceport. Staying level is definitely the hard part. But this is working how I wanted it to, and I'll be able to use the welding ship to weld this up. But this is just going to be the walkway over to the spaceport. I need to make sure that I am going in a straight line, otherwise, it's going to make this much harder than it needs to be. And thankfully, having this drone with a supply of everything in it is making this a lot easier than it would have been normally. I just want to put up a wall so that I know what to follow. That should work. And maybe the drones will stop just standing around and help me out. Not drones, robots. The only problem with having 2 remote controls is I can't just directly control this now. Let's see, we'll line it up there. That should work. It seems I'm going off at a bit of an angle, which I was worried about. That's alright. If the hole down here is a little bigger than it needs to be, I will fix it. We're just going to get back into this and try and straighten us up. There we go. It's actually kind of weird controlling it this way. Kind of cool. And for the most part, I seem to be on level. I'm just going to have to, when I come back, dig out this side a little bit more, but that's okay. And we've hit daylight. Oh, still controlling. So, I line that up perfectly. Because this is the... I'm going to make this path too wide, but this is the... This is... Oh, the drone's in the way. Perfect. Ooh, turrets are going off. Animals or people? Oh, people. Nice. Those little interior turrets are working so well. Much better than me. Alright, and got the rest of the tunnel bored out. So all that's left is to build up all of this and potentially decorate it. I'm also realizing I need to park the drone. I'm also going to drain the inventory of steel plates before I do, because that'll just make things easier. If I get a bunch of this welded up, I can start working on the walls without having to worry about the bots being confused about unwelded stuff underneath. Alright, well that is going to do it for this episode. I've spent most of the weekend now recording. I've got the ice lake back up. In fact, no, I'm not going to drill anything today. Yeah, I've got the ice lake back up. Stuck under a tire. So next episode, we're going to start working on the drone to get the ice to and from the station, which at this point I'm thinking isn't going to work. So I may just build a large grid ship to shuttle stuff back and forth, which might honestly just be easier. But until then, thank you for watching, and hopefully you have a good rest of your day.